partner in health, your partner in life.
Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own live 5 for 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contests and fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a live 5 for 6 umbrella has never been easier.
That's right. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6 at 6.
Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's. Trusted since 1945. The Live 5 for 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Very warm days for us this week with finally some chances of rain starting tomorrow. We'll see some pop-up showers and even some storms. I'll break down all the details coming up. Now on News Channel 6 at 6, a robbery gone wrong in downtown Augusta. We'll have the latest as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Brad has the evening off. Coverage you can count on begins with the latest on a shooting in downtown Augusta over the weekend, with an Edgefield man still in critical condition. Deputies charged Damon Cole and Destiny Reeves with that shooting that happened early Saturday morning on Broad Street. Both are now facing aggravated assault and other charges. Graham Lee joins us now live from Broad Street. And Graham, you have information now about the victim in this case.
That's exactly right, Jenny. The victim is 61-year-old Tracy Waddell. He was shot in the head around 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday after a dispute that happened right here at the Loft Bar on Broad Street. Now some are weighing in on the efforts from the sheriff's office to improve safety downtown. Safety in downtown Augusta is in question after a late-night shooting heading into Easter weekend. Investigators say Damon Cole and Destiny Reeves worked together to lure Tracy Waddell to a nearby car. Moments later, Cole opened fire, shooting the victim in the head. But some say they're not overly concerned.
I absolutely feel that downtown Augusta is a safe place, and I do feel that it's a safe place after dark.
Sheriff Eugene Brantley credits his downtown safety plan with the quick arrest of Cole and Reeves. The plan calls for 2 deputies on each block of Broad Street on weekend nights. Dixon says it's a critical added police presence with nighttime downtown activities.
I've noticed that there's a lot more live entertainment, foot traffic. There's more entertainment and activity on the streets than there once was.
Anti-gun activist Dr. Larry Fryer says in order to limit crime, it requires law enforcement and the community working together to reach the youth.
When money is greater than morality, we're going to have those problems. We got to sit down with them, find out what are some of the things that they are needing, and begin to work.
That unfortunate occurrence just really is an opportunity for all of us Augustans just to really have each other's back.
The sheriff's office says this remains an active and ongoing investigation. Waddell is still in critical condition in the hospital at this time. His family has set up a GoFundMe to prepare for the potential heavy medical costs involved, and we have a link to that fundraiser on our website, WJBF.com. Live in Augusta, Graham Lee, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Alrighty, Graham, thank you. Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci joins us now for a check of the weather. Joining us now on her first day back from her honeymoon.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Jenny,
Welcome back.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful wedding and a perfect honeymoon. And I wanted to start out by showing you a photo that I took while in St. Lucia. Maybe a new way to forecast. You can see a coconut there. And this is about all I did when it came to forecasting the weather while on my trip. So if the coconut's moving, it's windy. If it's wet, it's rainy. If it's dry, it's sunny. And if the coconut's gone, well, there was probably a hurricane, so maybe we'll incorporate that into our forecast. But the coconut can't tell you if it's cloudy, and that's what we're seeing here in the CSRA and along our beaches here in South Carolina. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. Today's almanac shows that we had a warm day, high of 86 degrees, low of 58, above average temperatures as we wrap up the month of April. Now, around the CSRA, we're pretty consistent, 81 in Aiken, 85 in Millen, 82 in Swainsboro now. Augusta 84, 82 in Sparta, and 85 in Waynesboro. The winds are coming out of the southwest. It's a bit breezy at times with sustained winds up to 11 miles per hour now in Edgefield, and the winds are gusting up to around 20. So as we go throughout the week, we're going to continue to see that southwest wind bringing us more moisture and eventually some rain chances tomorrow. But in the meantime, tonight we're staying dry, just these clouds sticking around, and all the rain is located to our north and west along this cold front. There's definitely some lightning here and some heavy rain, but no severe weather at this time, and our chance of severe weather as we go throughout the week is definitely pretty low. Now, for the rest of this evening, we're going to see those temperatures drop into the upper 70s by 8 p.m., and we will be staying dry through tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, a few showers and storms will start to pop up as those temperatures stay in the upper 80s for highs. We'll drop down to 83 on Thursday, and at that point, the rain chances are increasing even more. So coming up, I'll have a look at our future cast, so stay with us. But back to you, Jenny.
All right, we appreciate it, Jenna. Coverage you can count on continues now with the death of Pope Francis. The 88-year-old pontiff led the Roman Catholic Church for more than a decade. In recent months, the Pope battled double pneumonia and other health issues. Bria Smith, live now with reaction from our local Catholic community. Bria?
Yeah, Jenny, well, the sun might be out a little bit, but it is a gloomy day for those in the Catholic community as they mourn the loss of their leader, Pope Francis. And, you know, it happened early Monday morning, also known as Easter Monday. On Sunday, the Pope gave his final blessing at the end of Easter Mass, addressing the people of Vatican City in St. Peter's Square, something many didn't think would be possible just a month ago when Pope was released from a 5-week stay in the hospital after battling double pneumonia and bacterial infections. Members within the Catholic community share their sentiments.
We're praying for him, and we will for the next 9 days. That's what Catholics do. We were also praying for 2 parishioners that died. One died on Good Friday and the other on Easter Sunday. So it was very emotional to be remembering 3 people that we had a special relationship with, but especially the Pope.
The Church of the Most Holy Trinity held a Mass early this afternoon honoring the Pope, and another will be held tomorrow, Tuesday at 12:15. For now, reporting live in Augusta, Bria Smith, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Thank you so much, Bria. Wagner's fire coverage could fall apart tomorrow if town leaders don't act. The fire board chair met with the mayor Friday. He offered a 10-year lease to keep using the fire station and gear. That would let the district keep its contract with Aiken County. Now the board is holding an emergency meeting this evening, asking the mayor and council to work out a deal.
Our greatest fear is that something's going to happen and we go from a 10-minute response time to these folks who are trying to step up and do the best they can with what they have to a 20, 25-minute response time, which I'm hoping doesn't result in serious injury or loss of life.
The meeting is now underway at the Wagner Fire Station. Augusta leaders set the ground rules for recommending changes to the city's founding document. The Charter Review Committee is getting down to business. George Escala has the story.
The Augusta Charter is called the city's Constitution. Now 11 people appointed by commissioners and the mayor are tasked with recommending changes to it.
Good, open communication back and forth, and I have to remain very optimistic for where we're going.
The Charter Review Committee voting to follow the commission's lead when it comes to approving items. 6 votes will be needed. Former Commissioner Ben Hassan saying the standard should be higher because some of the recommendations will be controversial.
7 is fine, but 8 would be making what the commissioners always looked at when they came to something that had to do with this charter. Even though they're recommending body, they need to should raise the standard. They should have raised the standard for themselves.
But the committee chair does not have concerns about only 6 votes.
It's a very diverse group of people, and they were selected faithfully and by their commissioners, and I'm just going to place my trust in the American system of doing things, the majority rules.
One thing commissioners are allowed to do is have their cell phones on during meetings, but the Charter Committee, following a motion by Charlie Coleman, voted to turn them off.
I think it's inappropriate for individuals to get text messages or guidance on what to bring up in the meetings, and actually to expedite what we're sent here to do.
What the committee will do is go over the city charter top to bottom, recommending changes. Those recommendations will go to the state, and if they are approved, the changes will be placed on the ballot for voters to decide. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Coming up, more controversy surrounding the Secretary of Defense. Why one senator is calling for his resignation. Next.
We built on balance. Urban officials were forced out of their jobs as the Pentagon investigates information leaks. In Washington, I'm Hannah Brandt.
Our new bride, Jenna Petracci, is with us now, and she has weather to talk about. But first, Jenna, congratulations. A wonderful wedding and honeymoon.
Yes, it's been a long time coming, Jenny, and it went to perfection. We had beautiful weather, and we had a stunning sunset there as well, which made it even better. So here's some of the photos from the ceremony and reception. I love the way the bridesmaids dresses looked as well. We had beautiful blue shades. We had some orchids in the bouquets, and the cake was stunning, and you can see the sunset there as well.
Beautiful.
So
And you were stunning, Jenna.
Thank you. I was so happy to finally show, of course, Alex and all my friends the dress. And I thank you all for the kind comments on Facebook. It's been so fun reading all of those. And coming up, we have some fun weather to talk about, at least if you're excited for rain finally. So stay with us for that.
Your journey starts. The Live 5 for 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Hickson Roofing. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5 for 6.
Welcome back. Here's another view of the cloudy beach here in South Carolina. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. We do have some cloud cover here as well in the CSRA with the very warm temperatures. We're sitting at 84 degrees with a southwest breeze out of the southwest up to 10 miles per hour. Dew points in the upper 50s, humidity around 40%, and our temperatures have made it into the low to middle 80s today. So it's going to be warm all week long, and we're going to see more clouds than sunshine, and eventually some rain will be headed our way. But no rain at this time. You can see as we zoom out, the northwest corner of Georgia now seeing some of those showers all ahead of this cold front. No severe weather at this time, but we definitely have some stronger storms with a lot of lightning and heavy rain down here in Mississippi and Alabama. And then we have a warm front to our north, and that's why we have that southwest breeze bringing us some moisture, which means more humidity later on this week, along with some finally beneficial rain chances. So over the past 7 days, pretty much the whole time I've been gone, it has been bone dry, as you know. It's been beautiful, but we could use the rain. We are still in that first and second phase of drought. It's been very dry a lot lately. We've had a drought since really the beginning of this year. So far for the month of April, only around 1.5 inches of rain. So we'll be adding to that, though, especially as we get throughout the middle of this week, around the 50 to 60% chance. And then the rain chances go down by the weekend. And tomorrow, just a 30% chance. So it definitely won't be a washout, but you may run into a brief shower or storm. So that's for tomorrow, which is Earth Day. And here's some beautiful photos that I took while on my honeymoon in St. Lucia. And I want to see your photos as well, so I can feature them in our newscast tomorrow for Earth Day. So this is probably, I'd say, the most beautiful place I've ever seen on Earth. So I want to see the most beautiful place you've ever been to. So be sure to email me those photos, or you can send them on my Facebook page. Now, here's our feature cast tonight at 8 o'clock. We're going to stay dry. Here comes the cold front. And instead of passing by, it will stay to our north. So just a slight chance of showers and storms tomorrow afternoon. Then we're drying out again for Wednesday morning. And then with the heating of the day on Wednesday, as that cold front gets a little bit closer, we'll see the rain and storm chances start to increase. So let's bring it closer to home now. Tomorrow at noon, our northern counties could see some of that rain, but once again, definitely not a washout by any means. A lot of us staying completely dry, so tomorrow is really not going to help out too much with the drought. Here's 7 a.m. on Wednesday, mostly cloudy and dry, and then as we go into the afternoon, you can see a little bit more coverage here. Possible that we could see a stronger storm at times, but there's no chance of severe weather as of now. And as we wrap up the month, it's looking like it will be dry again, and those temperatures definitely aren't budging. We are staying above average. Our lows tonight will be above average in the low 60s, and for tomorrow, mid to upper 80s. Once again, that 10-day forecast is showing the rain chances as we go into the rest of this week. Then we're drying out early next week, and we'll see those temperatures staying nice and warm. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is George Kirkland from Sylvania. George, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com, and we'll be right back.
There are over a billion. Children First on WJBF News Channel 6 is sponsored by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
The Grovetown tennis team continued their historic season, hosting the first round of the GHSA state tournament against Hillgrove. Now the Warriors are coming off a perfect regular season record and capturing their first region title in school history. Now Grovetown faced an experienced Hillgrove team this afternoon that's advanced to the state tournament for the third time in the last 4 years. Now regardless of the outcome, all three Grovetown's coaches are proud of their resilient effort and coachability on and off the court.
So easy to coach someone who really, individual really want to win. Got the desire to win, got the heart to win. So we've been taught by a coach here to always have good sportsmanship and heart and all. So they do all those things.
One thing that's really special about these boys is that they are not only coachable, but they're also mentors. They've really stepped up and were able to pass on what they know to players who maybe just picked up a racket. And that to me shows a lot of heart.
They're having a bad set, they just got to get it together. They have to focus on what is going to win that match for them. So if they know that they have to have that IQ, that tennis IQ.
And the 18th annual Southern Company Peach Bowl Challenge charity golf tournament is set to feature the South Carolina head coach Shane Beamer, Georgia head coach Kirby Smart, and Georgia Tech's head coach Brent Key. Now, the nation's premier golf event features a field of 25 current and former football coaches competing for a share of a $300,000 charity purse. The 18-hole tournament will be a two-man scramble format. Now, all three coaches' charities are their respective family foundations. The tournament will be held April 27th through the 29th at the Reynolds Lake, Coney. And we are just weeks away until the All-CSRA Awards nominations close. The awards are open to varsity athletes grades 9 through 12, and that goes for all sports. Now, to have your nominee considered, be sure to submit a nomination form on our website.
All right, Gianna, thanks so much.
Yeah, can't wait to see those nominations.
We'll be right back.
Years ago, I lost my father.
Jones Ford. Visit our dealership or shop online at GeraldJonesFord.com and claim your savings before April 30th.
Something about the morning makes you feel good now. You know that I love you. Good morning, Augusta.
A restaurant in Spain holds the title of the world's oldest eatery from Guinness World Records. Casa Botín in the heart of Madrid has operated continuously for 300 years, and it's become quite the tourist destination. A prized feature is its wood-fired oven, which has never gone cold. Even in the pandemic, staff kept the fire going. They were worried that if it cooled, it would cause the oven to crack. Oh, how about that? Wow, pretty neat. That's our report for now, everybody. News Channel 6 continues at 7. Good night.